We do have one more guest coming up from the virtual audience. So, Shyla, come on up and say hello to Ginger.
Hi, Ginger. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Shyla.
My question is, well, I want to let you know, first off, with the United States Cajun Navy, and I help with the animal rescue team when there's natural disasters. I've actually seen Rob rescuing kittens amongst my travels. Yep. I think that was Harvey. So, yeah. But my question is when we're on like boots on the ground, whether it was Harvey or Michael or Maria or Florence, any of them, we'll see one house get totally destroyed, and then the next house next to it it's fine. It's not even touched. So we've always wondered, should you leave windows cracked to avoid being hit by the tornado, or will leaving them cracked open allow the air pressure to build up and take off the roof of the home?
Yeah, in a tornado situation, there's no difference. That's kind of an old wives' tale that got passed around in the 50s, I think, when we didn't understand what was happening in them. Why you see one house hit and the other one not, or one leveled and one barely touched, is because, and actually that drone video we talked about earlier showcases this really well. Within the main circulation of a tornado, which is just a funnel of air that is rotating, right? A tunnel of air. You'll have these micro circulations, these little, sometimes multiple at once, and they're called suction vortices. So the speed within those is going to be even greater. And if you catch that video, I put it on my Instagram, you can see those little suction vortices taking the roof and walls off of one house, and then you'll kind of see that there's a middle part that's left behind. And so whether you had your window shut or open, it doesn't care. Like the tornadoes, what's happening, it's because of the air coming up, and most of the damage is happening from debris flying. So it's not going to be, it doesn't relate to like the pressure itself. When you're talking about hurricanes, which you were mentioning most of the hurricane names, depending on what type of damage, it's usually a bit more even in the wind way. Like if you looked at Panama City after Michael, they had so much really uniform wind damage. But where I was in Mexico Beach, while that Cat 5 was making landfall, I was there because I knew that's where the storm surge would be highest. And storm surge works really interestingly, where you end up having this wall of water kind of bubble up in the hurricane, pushes onto land, and then the structures closest are most apt to get hit with, to get that pressure of the water and the movement. We know how strong water is. It can move anything. It can do anything. And it pushes that through. Now, there are like streets and funnels and things that we've built that can change who gets how much pressure from that water. But in general, hurricanes are a bit more uniform than tornadoes are.
Thank you, Shyla. And thank you, Ginger, for letting us know that opening up our windows will not make any difference at all.
Just get to your basement. Just be underground. That's the best thing to do.